Good evening, loves. It's Astral Intuitive back with another reading for you guys. I felt really guided to do another messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine in Twin Flame Soulmate Sacred Unions. Kind of, you know, what does he wish he could say to you? What does he want you to know? This applies whether or not you are in separation. So if you're in communication with your twin, this applies. If not, this applies as well. So this is just generally for the collective messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. So let's get started here. Just going to shuffle once. Messages from the Divine Masculine. What does he want the Divine Feminine to know? Sacrifice. Movement, choices, decisions, and passion ignited. Okay, beautiful. So this is the overall energy of the reading. Choose wisely. So I feel like the Divine Masculines have been doing a lot of inner work. They've been doing a lot of sitting, contemplating, thinking about what they really want in life. And the more that they come to know and really define what they want, meaning you know, the more it's going to happen for them. So it's the law of attraction. So they're getting clear about their intentions towards you, and it's helping them to, you know, to draw you closer to them that way. So that's just the overall energy. So we have sacrifice, movement, choices, decisions, and passion ignited. I feel like he does. He's got some in, I was drawn to the 2 rings here, signifying marriage. So I feel like a lot of the Divine Masculines could be in relationships, whether it be marriages or other just relationships, and they are seeing them crumble and kind of come to an end because they're kind of giving up on them. They aren't putting any effort in those relationships if they're still in them, but for some of them the timing is not right for them to move on from those relationships. So they want you to know that they are sacrificing their happiness right now as well, by staying in these relationships. If they are not in a relationship, then there could be, I see money is actually an issue. I've never really been drawn to look that closely at this card, honestly. So the fact that I am now, I feel like that it very much applies. So a lot of them are focused on their businesses as well. They are trying to get things up and running in their careers, trying to focus on, you know, building a material harvest basically for you. So, you know, they're excited about the new year, and they're putting in their energy into that so that, you know, they can be whole when they come to you, and it gives them something to focus on right now since they can't be with you. All right, we have mental conflict, disruption, and recognition and reward. So obviously they're going through a lot right now, reevaluating their lives. There have been a lot of changes in their lives very recently. So like I said, you know, breakups or changes in career, they, you know, it's given them a lot more to think about. I think that it's allowed their minds to expand a little bit more about the possibility of a relationship with you. So they have been doing a lot of inner work, whether they realize it or not. They have done a lot of inner work, and they've been healing wounds. It's just taking, you know, them time to do that, and it adds to their mental conflict when you've got, you know, a relationship in shambles, and you're trying to piece together what is left of yourself as well, and what it's like to be alone. So they're just trying to find the balance in all of that. Make some room here. solar plexus chakra, the waiting game, and new beginnings. Beautiful. So I feel like, yeah, they are just really, really focused on clearing out the old, starting fresh. They want to, when they come to you, not have all this emotional baggage. They don't want to come to you, you know, newly battered down from a relationship and not able to give all of themselves to you, excuse me. So they want you to be patient because they're doing this. They're walking away. You can see this man in this card. He's kind of walking away, you know, but he's taking these really long routes, it seems like, you know, instead of taking a straight line, he's like going in circles. So, you know, it's taking him a little bit longer to do that. So just give him that time. Okay, and new beginnings. Give him that time because he's coming back and there are going to be new beginnings. So let's do just 3 cards from the Romance Angels decks. Oh, this is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, by the way. It's a beautiful deck. I love it so much. I feel like it really connects. I really connect with this deck. That's why I've been using it quite a bit. I will, as I go on and I feel like I become a better reader, I will use more decks. Or if you have suggestions of decks that you would like me to use, please let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Okay, Spirit, just 3 cards. Romance Angels. 3 cards. All right, there's 2. 1 more, please, Spirit. 1 more card. Okay. So we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So a lot of them are children of divorce. So they've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to relationships, and it freaks them out, you know, to jump into something so quickly, even though they feel this strong connection. They don't want to go through what their parents went through, or they're already going through it themselves once, and they're having a hard time committing to the idea of being in such an intense relationship because they don't want to get hurt. So as they let that past go and realize that they're their own person and they're not going to make the same mistakes, and they don't have to make the same mistakes that their parents did, they're going to get closer to you. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So again, it's patience. They're just saying, hey, I know this is a long way, but it's all going to be worth it. Many of them in the 5D are saying this, but more and more in the 3D are saying this out loud to you sometimes, speaking to you as if you were there, and maybe some of you hear them. They want you to know, just be patient, and they know you're worth waiting for, and they want it to be perfect. And then let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So basically they're saying, stop trying to change everything feminine. Stop trying to derail the progress by jumping in or saying something too soon or poking the bear, so to speak. Let him come to you, and allow him to do it on his own terms, because every time that you try and kind of bring him back in on your terms, your masculine is kind of overpowering your feminine, and it throws it out of balance. It throws the union, the relationship between the feminine and the masculine out of balance, and the masculine retreats because it's too much for him to handle. So when you balance your masculine and feminine energies, you let go of control issues and you allow him to come back on his own terms. So anyway, so I hope this was helpful. Astral Intuitive here again with another reading. So if you liked what you heard, please like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm available for private readings as well. You can check out my Instagram at Astral Intuitive and my website. Love and light.